Did you know that 1 out of 5 children are obese? I've always wondered why children were so overweight that I've done research about childhood obesity. Today I will discuss some statistics, facts, and medical problems associated with obesity and some ways on how to prevent obesity in children. What is childhood obesity? It's when a child is more overweight more than normal for his or her age and height. According to the article Parental Influences of Children's Weight Gain in the January 2011 Volume 9, Issue 31, page 252 through 266 of the Academic Search Premier Database, children with 2 parents that are obese are more likely to be overweight than a child with 1 obese parent. The World Health Organization describes childhood obesity as one of the most serious public challenges of the 21st century. With that being said, from 1999 to 2002, the National Health and Nation Examination Survey indicated that it's estimated 16% of age 16 to 19 are overweight in the United States, which is a 45% increase from the 1998 to 1994 studies. The rates have tripled since 1980, and 1/3 of age 2 to 18 are now overweight. According to an article, Annals of Family Medicine, September the 2011, Volume 9, Issue 6, page 546 to 548, obesity is a serious medical condition that affects children and adolescents. It occurs when a child is well above national weight for his or her age and height, and the extra pounds can lead to a path of health problems such as high blood pressure, sleep apnea, type 2 diabetes, orthopedic conditions, depression, or poor self-esteem. That's just to name a few. Consequently, they will live with the risk of complications and premature death. Also, overweight can also create emotional and social problems. Obese children are sometimes insulted and teased by other children for their obesity. As a result, it can lead to poor self-esteem and depression. Above all, according to the article, an overview of treatment for obesity in a population with mental illness, January 2011, Volume 57, Issue 1, page 13 through 20 of the Academic Search Premier Database. One of the best strategies to help reduce childhood obesity is by reducing high-calorie intake of food, such as fast food, vending machines, snacks, soft drinks, candy, and desserts. Another strategy is to improve exercise habits of the entire family, like taking a walk in the park after dinner or after lunch, or doing family sports such as volleyball or playing flag football. Addressing environmental issues, addressing environmental context to encourage healthy decisions will most efficiently help improve childhood obesity. For example, if they made healthier foods more available and less expensive, an individual will most likely choose the healthy food because it's affordable. Say, for instance, a child will go in, they'll see candy bar and it's 50 cents, but you got a wheat bar and it's $1. Well, they're gonna choose the candy bar because it's cheap. Now, in conclusion, childhood obesity is a well-documented public health crisis. Even many children who are not overweight have an inadequate physical activity poor nutrition, excessive screen time, and television. Treating and preventing childhood obesity helps protect health of your child now and in the future.
Okay, don't cut it off. Don't cut it off. Okay, what made you come up with this project of obese kids?
Because I always wondered. I see a lot of children, they're overweight, and I just wonder, why are they overweight? And just doing the research I see now that it can come from two parents that are being, two parents obese. Because of their eating habits, it goes on to the child. Yeah.
Okay, where you find your information at?
Did it from the IRC database of the school website that we had to go to from Hines. That's how I got my information. Just Googling.
I'm glad I did. Because I know last time we did not ask questions. And that's part of your project also, to knowing where you can go directly, and because somebody is going to ask their teacher, where did you get it from?
Well, since we've seen this presentation, you have any kind of knowledge that we can do for we can do this for our children to be change their diets, eat habits or something?
Well, like I say, basically it comes from the parents. Within the parents, we can come from not buying so much junk food. We can buy healthier snacks like baked chips instead of like Doritos. You can get baked chips or the new Kellogg's cracker chips.
You got to do the parents gonna buy all
Y'all talking to me.
So I have a question. Let's say, for instance, I have a child that's overweight, and I come to you for advice. And I'm overweight too, but he overweight. But I want to try to I want to help him. But before I gotta help him, I gotta help myself. So what kind of advice as to this would you give me so I can push him? I gotta persuade him or to push him to lose weight.
Diet, you have to change in your diet, exercise. Of course, we need to eat 3 times a day. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, actually, it's supposed to be 6 times a day. Everybody thinks that's a lot, but it's not. Because you eat breakfast, you eat a snack. You eat a lunch, and you eat a snack. Then you eat a sensible dinner. Then you eat a snack.
So how many calories intake should we have a day?
Well, it all depends on you. And maybe, it just depends on, your weight, how much weight. Because sometimes you could do a 1,200 calorie diet, but some person that's weigh 3 times more as you can't do a 1,200 calorie diet because it's less food and you don't want them to be hungry. But it boils down to the parent and what they allow their children to eat and what we allow them to do, and keep it from out front of the TV. They do a lot of eating, sitting down and eating and playing the game when they can get out and run around. Back in the day when I was growing up, we ran around, we was outside doing exercise. That's how kids stay healthy. But now they just have so much other activity within the TV and the computers and the Wii and the Nintendo, PlayStation 5 and 6. Any more questions from the audience?
That's it. This is her. They was gonna ask questions,
Okay. Okay, when you first start doing your presentation, you need to get their attention. Like, tell a story, tell a poem. Right off, and then you got to make sure you got.
Wasn't that the big old no?
Yeah, that's what since I
put that on there, it's good. Ask a question.
I know that part.
And then that's why, since this public speaking.
She was telling you about the public speaking.
And then since this
all that's gonna go in the hook.
Yeah, you got to make sure you recite 3 resources.